Good morning, guys. Critic is in the car in the yard. This morning we're in a bittersweet situation.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at the world through the lens of...
So, what's going on with you guys? Pami Singh, good morning. And right away, I got a follower, or that I want to send out birthday wishes to. So I want to send out birthday wishes to Radhika. She's going to be 65 years of age today, and I heard is one of my followers and supporters. So Radhika, happy birthday to you, and I hope you enjoy your 65th birthday and you see many more. Yeah, so Langai Davina morning. Chandani morning. We must see Chandani, me that is Charandas. Adria, good morning. Gavin Lal. Amber, a good morning to you, sweetheart. Good morning. A great morning to all who are tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. My day didn't start too nice because I was called to an accident scene. And all I could think, I don't know the guy, he's dead, he's lying dead on the ground, and all I could think about is his family. And someone sent, his brother sent a photograph of him and his sons. He's got 3 sons. 3 sons. So I could only imagine just how I'm going to call the wife and could take you wear back the same shirt again. Linda. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I wear back the same shirt. I got enough shirt. Jesus Christ. You know, I can't take hungry belly and low life. Even if I wear back the same shirt, do you have another one to give to me? Why don't you shut your fudging mouth and mind your own fudging business? The fudging thing like I didn't get into. I want to say the right word. You understand? Could take your wear back the same shirt. Oh God. Oh. Hungry belly and low life can't done. We got bigger things to worry about. People are dying in the streets. There's a new government. How do we move forward? I'm gonna see with it. I just make up my day. I gotta get caught. People gonna laugh. So let me forgive you. Let me forgive you. Nothing wrong with being stupid. We gotta get one stupid. Who am I going to insult and so? You understand? How are you gonna get people for cussing? So yeah, you gotta get one hungry belly and low life. We can't do that. We gotta live with that, huh? We gotta live with that. So this morning we're gonna do an hour. We started 8:15. I gotta be more prompt now with my timing, and you know, and I'm feeling too nice this morning. I wake up and I'm feeling, you know, I don't like that. I have not used any of the medication that I was given by the hospital. After the injection and I had a thing, I done that. So this morning I wake up feeling the thing. I'll just drink a hot cup of milk, and I'm already feeling wind coming up. You understand? Yeah, I gotta let something pass. Baby, I gotta take your advice. Like wind. You just gotta let it pass. Somebody just a poop. Yeah. So I want, let me extend my condolences, and I'm supposing all of you share the same sentiments. Now I know when the airport is gonna open, and I could tell it's not before month end. So let me call the family member. God. The guy is here. His 3 sons is holding him up. Send the where you delete the number for, buddy? Hey, Critic, where you delete the number for? Oh shit. Is it? Oh, 692. Yeah, so this man we got to talk about. They actually we got to talk about Broom's behavior yesterday. We got to talk about the PNC programming. Hello. What did the number? Where delete the number for? Send the number, buddy. Okay, alright, safe, massive, cool. Yeah. Now, it's not nice when you wake up in the morning and I got to I personally, after leaving that scene, was really taken aback. I just got stopped, I just got unwind. Does not ever start your day with. When you understand the circumstances, you understand? No. I want to talk. Getting the number for the family. We're going to talk to the wife. You're going to get an understanding. This is the guy. This is the man with his 3 sons. You understand? In happier times. And this is the guy. So a man working, a man hustling for a daily bread. You understand? His life is just cut short like that. Not as a result of now what happened? The guy who was driving the truck, if you guys looked at my morning live, you could go back to the morning live and it's detailed, it's everything how it transpired. How the guys were taken out of the truck, the ambulance, everything. I was there before everybody come. Police did a good job. EMTs, the fire department, great job. Now the guy who driving the truck, behind, and once you come from the back, you're wrong. What was the circumstances? The guy who driving the truck is a big man. The man is a diabetic. A man who got a farm on the highway come and tell me critically know the man is a good man. I say, alright. Yes, because this is the honest truth. A pastor could get, your mother could get an accident, anybody could get an accident. Right? Anybody could get an accident. So looking at these two brothers, who would get accident? Who wants an accident? Big man, no, when you watch it, will you believe what time this thing, what time you believe this thing happened? 6:30 in the morning. The man living on the highway. You understand? The man obviously would have to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and hustle for dress, get ready, pick up work, man, and definitely what God in heaven knows what they're doing here. Nobody goes with a truck driving for fun. This is a big man. You understand? This is a big man. Now, as y'all see the live, you go back to the live for those of you who haven't seen the live. The guys were pinning the vehicle. Nobody plans for that. There's a man at the side. Man was even conscious of what's going on. The garbage disposal truck was heading east on the northern side of the northern carriageway. And this truck, while the workers at the back of the truck dumping the garbage or whatever he's doing, a truck comes from the back and pins him. This mashes him in. Automatically his hands, I don't know how he was in that position, what he was doing, but his hands became crushed. Somehow his internal organs pitch out. One of his feet was severed completely, because when I go, his foot from like just under the knee down is on the other truck, the bumper hook up, and his other foot is mangled. So he met a horrific death. Sad situation. Would anybody do anything like that willfully? Is any accident willful? It can be labeled as willful if you or your intention, if you were speeding. Now if you look at the truck at the back, you realize from the damage of the truck, because the two men they were dead, they would have stick into the back of the truck. They won't go into the fast rate of speed. But the truck in front is solid steel. It's like you hit a concrete wall. Anything between that wall is destroyed. You understand? Nobody's gonna drive into a truck, try to kill somebody, and then try to pin themselves. No, whatever it is, something went wrong. The guy, like, he sleepy. Because you imagine the next man had fear when he realized the big man is sleepy, because the garbage truck is in the corner. You understand? The garbage truck is in the corner, so he ended up in the car behind the man, pinned him. The guy dies almost instant. Somebody said, oh, the man lived for 5 minutes. I can't see how a man could live for 5 minutes with parts out his body. Yes. So they got blocking somebody this morning, right? So that is how my day started, and unfortunately I had to bring that to you, but it is the reality. But we got another reality brewing. We have another reality brewing, and I want to deal with it head on. The PNC. The PNC and their fictional creations. Yesterday. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Good morning. I would just like to say condolence to the family with the accident this morning.
Yes, sweetheart.
Because when I see the accident, I get so frightened. Because my husband worked with Oran stove, and he worked on the East Coast today. So I was so jumpy, and I could just imagine what the wife and the other family.
Sad situation. Nobody deserves to go through that. Alright, sweetheart. Thanks for your input.
Yeah, thank you.
Somebody video this thing. I'll put it in there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss. How you doing? I just want to send out condolences to the family, man. I just come home from work too, and I was checking up on what's going on, any updates. That's so sad, man.
Fortunately, you're home. I'm glad you're home, buddy. Hug your family, take care of your family, because some people are not coming home today.
Trust me, I know how that feeling is, man. Been through that once before. On another note, I don't know, but I was looking at your life at that scene. What's going on with these people? There's like 85% of these people don't give a damn about this COVID-19 thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if
something is wrong with
shed
us.
some light on that.
I'm there on the scene, and a man is hollering, cut out the foot.
Yeah.
Cut out the foot. Ignorant man. When I watch it, he look like he's an old thief. A long time hungry belly. You understand? You know them long time hungry belly old thief, man. Them bored, man. You got one set of gold teeth in his mouth. And soon as the police come, you know the police, right? So long he's got dealing with police, a real hungry belly. I want... Listen to me.
I see. I know what this is like. You was getting a little agitated, so you had to leave and go wrong. And
bro, I'm telling you, I can't take hungry belly people, buddy. I can't take them.
And
Here we hollering, cut off the man, cut off the foot, kill them. Watch what they do. You don't know nothing, the man fall. When I watch a big man, when I watch it, watch me. If you look at the truck, you look at the number, you'd realize how the man is drive. If you look at the age of the truck and the number, you realize the man is a big man, and big man don't have no speed. The man's a diabetic. People call me right away for the man and say, buddy, the big man's a diabetic. You imagine Rasta man, the Rasta man there in there. Watch he just come out for get a little work partner.
And plus, you know, them
These hungry belly low life. Two look like old Indian thief, man. When you say Indian, it label people bad. These two hungry belly.
No, but you got to call them out because...
Them ain't fall under Indian. Them fall under the Indian thing, what is called the Indian when they first come. You understand? These two hungry belly. If you saw the dirty and the dingy. You understand? They're down there. I had them cut off the foot. I say, what kind of ignorance? You imagine you're a big man attacking them kind of ignorance? Right away, I remember Simone Brooms. You got hungry belly all over the spectrum. Low life all over the spectrum. You understand? Right away, when I see these two hungry belly, low life, I remember Simone Brooms. You come out, you don't know what's the situation. You see a man in pain. Who the blood clot driving it that can for pin down themselves by?
Like you said, something have to went wrong. And nobody don't wake up in the morning and say, let me just go.
Brother,
you know what I mean?
Brother, telling you. Nobody wakes up thinking. If you're wild, you hear they got dangerous accidents happening in the morning, right? If you're wild, you're little boy, you drop big man, wake up, he do his thing, he check his sugar, he also do, he gonna get work, man. You understand? He driving on the road, he going. The man from the highway, God never knows what he do till he is walk the man with a horse to do something.
And like you said, the hungry belly them,
By when I turn I hear these two man, they piss me off, you know. They really piss me off, buddy. Hey, the man cut off the phone, kill it. I says, what the blood clot is this? I thought the Simone Brooms that be a nice spin round. When I see, it's too hungry belly from the other side.
Man, besides them two, we have bigger and better things to worry about, man. Hopefully the family, you know, they get some kind of, you know what I mean?
No, I ain't go for that. We gotta see what we could do for them, man. We got.
What a way to start the day, though, you know?
Telling you, Judge, telling you we got things to do. And then now last said the banner get shoot up. The narrative they try to set the PNC don't start with the demonizing and the hollering, oh God, the first they done there, they start killing. How black on black killing got anything for do with the PPP?
that you bring that up. The two retarded lamp people on view on the show yesterday, they talking about 1 day in office and the killing start. What kind of stupidness is that?
What happened to the thief man? We're gonna robbing the people. Everybody doing something under this administration. 5 man get shoot. Police kill 5 man. What happened to the inquiry we're going on? Under this administration knew that the PvP killed 400 of the people, black youths. They say, oh God, why is Granger investigated? They do everything else.
Well, I can tell you, Critic. I can tell you.
We talk, bro, we talk.
Right, cool.
They done start with the program, taking this country down a bad road. I thought it was Simona Brooms there behind me, with these two hungry belly were coming there behind me.
Hey bro, morning. Just pass condolences to the family whenever you talk to the wife from your followers them.
Roger, brother, will do. Me now a man to my own, me now an island to my own, so anything me doing is on behalf of my followers. If I can tell the people in condolences from the Guyanese Critic and 2,000 people, 3,000 people watching at me. Who is me? I working for y'all. Now here what happened now? The PNC, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little bit of me history. Let me tell you about my history. The first time I encounter the PNC workings and the followers, not the supporters. Not the supporters, the followers. Was as a child, I was about 12 years of age. And I don't know where I was going or how I am there, but I could vividly remember that I was standing at the corners of Regent and Light Street. Over the corner of Regent and Light Street. At that time, the building was R&R. It was called the R&R building. Right? I could remember that. There's a Chinese store, there are a number of different businesses there. Opposite was RRT. RRT didn't exist yet, so I was standing on the corner there. And there was a business called Brands Right or something like that. When I was 12. This is 28 years ago. Right? It's the first encounter and gave the PNC and how they work, how they do things. And history gotta be rewritten. I gotta rewrite history. Because I gotta interview everybody. I love everybody for talk what they want to talk. I can love everybody for talk what they want to talk. Yes, we can talk about the Chronicle editor. Yes, son. What Ghana have to leave? Why the Chronicle editor need to be there? The Chronicle editor, the first, the PPP attacking. The PPP attacking nobody. The Chronicle editor, first body got run up the road. The Chronicle editor in chief, the PPP, senior, no. I see the PPP dropped the case against the DPP. You get them mixed up with the DPP and the PPP. You understand? The DPP dropped the case. There was no case. The DPP would be mad. The DPP would be mad to go and drop a case that has merit. The main fact that we reach this position that Claret Singh signing here for an alias president does show Linfield gonna get jail, and there's nothing to hold Claret Singh. Listen to me. Claret Singh was dancing and bobbing, weaving. Claret Singh is the devil. I said lady's the devil, and I still think she's the devil. But did the devil do anything wrong? No. She evil. She did evil things. There is no sentence for evil things. There's no criminal charge for evil things. The extent of the lick she get is me tongue lashing, nothing more. There's nothing in the Constitution, there's nothing in the law to cause Claret Singh to face penalties for what she did. All she did was wicked. All she did is show a high level of wickedness. You don't get jailed for wickedness. She's wicked, she's a devil. There was no case. They didn't even have people for bring the case. James Bond had to come after us and go and get the girl. The girl said, yes, I bring the case. And the girl don't even know it's court. The girl don't even know where it's got court. And she only know courts. You understand? She don't know who is Claret Singh. She don't know nothing what's going on. So the case is dismissed based on that. Lowenfield is going to jail. Then drop Lowenfield matter because it has merit. Lowenfield is going to jail. I will cover that. Daybreak News will be covering that. Well, this is Mr. Lowenfield. We'll give a brief recapture of his history and say he's on his way to jail. Very soon Lowenfield is going to jail. But we gotta make it clear. We gotta making it clear. You understand? We gotta make it clear. Now she wasn't honest enough to do the right thing. When the pressure breaks them, the sanctions catch and they realize they want to go to the grave in a hellhole. Yes, and a shithole place. They want to be able to fly and go out the country and that kind of thing. Now let me talk about the editor. The editor-in-chief for Chronicle. The editor-in-chief for Chronicle has been part and parcel of misleading Guyanese. Black people especially. What are you doing there? As soon as the lady make the declaration and here finally signing, the man knows what he did. He knows what he did for 5 years. What is he doing there? Tell me about the first casualty of the PPP. You have a man for 5 years have been given misinformation. They win. AP and UFC win. Bare bogus news. And then they come in for hello. The man, no, Sherrod, we want for nobody think we a thief. I was there yesterday. And I had to sit down and talk with my friend. What we spoke about is personal. But I can tell you, because he been doing at Chronicle too. General manager, acting general manager presently of Chronicle is Ganesh Maipal. And I went there yesterday and I met him. And we have had a conversation. As you guys know, we speak from time to time. It's public knowledge. So no matter I say, we see Critic going at Chronicle. They like telling you what's going on. The man went off and leave. And when he going off, he leave, he says he's not coming back. To do what? He will not be allowed to lie anymore. Chronicle has to get it right. The PNC. What you want a man like they're doing there? Chronicle, the whole paper turn green. The whole paper turn green. True Chronicle. Black people believe the PNC win 7 times. Bare fake news. Imagine Chronicle giving out awards and awarding their staff. And Chronicle is still 3,000 people. You know, Chronicle is toilet paper. Imagine Chronicle is a toilet paper and they're giving out award for good news. No, man. You gotta give award, right? You gotta give award for the hardest dry shit and them thing upon people. You know, them thing though. The fastest wipe. Chronicle is a toilet paper and they're giving out news awards. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, critics. I'm calling about Simona Brooms. I saw the video yesterday and I looked at the whole entire thing to the end. And when they started to beat the two guys, she keeps saying on the video, you guys don't video that part, don't video. And she turned around the phone to face her when all the time she was showing the guys them how they were arguing and stuff.
Yes.
This lady is so...
Simona Brooms will face charges.
Oh, I think she should go to jail for what she
I
did.
think all parties will be facing charges.
Violence.
Simona Brooms says she was with her driver.
Yeah, I see the driver.
Her driver was running with his gun
In his
and
hand.
he was in his trunks. That's not a pants. That's your boxer shorts. I don't know what he does drive by Simona Brooms.
He was there.
Now, early in the morning,
Boxer.
Simona Brooms driver by she in his boxer. So I didn't know what he driving. If he driving car alone, he driving she. Yes, and
Yeah, because he was in a white vest and a blue boxer.
she needs to come clean with the people what is going on in this country.
And there was a next guy with a baseball bat in his hand. And you can see clearly when they started to beat the guys them, she turned the camera around and telling other people not to video.
Man, listen to me. The whole world saw what she did. Everybody know. First thing the lady said, people take off. Now here I'm telling, I spoke about it yesterday. I don't feel a lady mad. That banner, one of the individuals that she pulled up on, remember I didn't see the guy there. But she said she was driving behind the car. Then she never drive out and suddenly start driving behind any car. And then when you catch people, it end up to be two PPP, a PPP counselor in the car. That's impossible. That's impossible to mad. You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody have time with that. And obviously, when you see Simona Brooms' driver, she said it's a driver. There any trunks, any boxer shorts. In the morning, them over there. You understand? Brother, I don't know what the boy driving. That's why I want to know what the boy was driving. She gotta come clean. She can't dip on this thing. She can't dip on this thing.
Critic, she shouldn't be charged only for assault. She should be charged for incite violence because that's...
Well, I feel she would be charged for anything the police find because you gotta investigate. You can't just charge people because you feel what the charges is. Whatever is the legal...
Police look at the video, they're gonna see.
Roger. No, but here now,
Violence yesterday.
here was the next thing. The other fool gotta get charged too. You understand? They have to get charged to what they're doing there. Early morning, the guy go fish himself. Well, let me tell you what they're doing there. Black people had it in their mind. It's not now. It's not. Imagine Simona Brooms, while was minister, was oppressing black people. It's not Indian people she was oppressing.
No, I know. I see a video a couple months ago where a black guy went to catch fish.
Yes.
Her guards them, run him from there, and she himself...
But
said,
listen to
"Don't
me.
tell him,
I
you
know
can't catch
people.
fish here."
I know people that Simona Brooms lock up them because the goat eats the coconut plant. Simona Brooms is one of the oppressors of black people.
I can't believe this lady can be on...
You imagine.
about Jesus
You imagine.
And talking about God. And she,
No, them not got God in
pure
them.
evil.
She and the little Baku she's got with she. She got a little Baku. This day with she.
I know.
Is a Baku? No joke. That's a Baku. Here.
Oh,
Because
one
me and no
last
big man
thing.
running with no woman. Eh?
Yeah, one last thing. I would just like to send out condolence to the Guy family that passed, get crushed up at Montrose. it's a really sad thing. And
All right.
I hope that as a people, we can all heal. That's all. Take care, bro, and keep up the good work.
Roger. Yeah. So here now, let me tell you, she got she with a little baku. What she got there? Me and he are right. But he's a baku because, well, you call he. Me could be any big man and they're running with a woman that was stupidness, talking stupidness, and preaching my God and acting. It's a little baku. It's only baku you get a banana and milk and got them doing what's this shy pat and pan and acting. Do you remember long time story about baku? Eh? Here's a little baku she got there. Which she sit down and do life. Yes, sir? Now we'll tell you about Simon. The fools that were past there. Remember they got it in their mind that Simone Broom's oppressing black people. You can't go fishing there. You imagine. She living the life up at the expense of the taxpayers. To suffer the taxpayers. You imagine her? Simone Broom's living up the life. She gas and everything. And you watching people and looking down at people. You adapt a place. She didn't adapt a place for park for black youths going to play football. She adapt a place to grow plants as of she self. Simona Brooms didn't adapt the park. Why didn't adapt the park in the community? Simona Brooms adapt a place for all it to say she own and nobody can come here. Imagine Simona Brooms so greedy and so oppressing to black people that she want to own the grass in front by she. Simona Brooms is a crass. That is what she is, a crass. A black youth artist made a video talking about how she running out from there. People call me, oh God, the thing goat and get locked up. The goat eat she plant. She plants when the parpet and goat eat it. Next thing she think, here's she story. I hear about 10 versions of she story yesterday. From she. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Just want to acknowledge Simona Brooms for one of the best theatrical performances that I've ever seen.
Hey, yeah, that's trouble.
Hollywood needs to discover that her and her performance. I mean, I watched that video, and now, of course, any least thing that happens, if a car hits down a dog, the PPP is at fault, and that will be the trend. No, because real morning life gonna be the trend of dealing with shit and the lies. Every day we can deal with it, Ras. Me ain't got no time. Oh yeah. You know, and on that note, I just gotta give you a shout out for calling it out as it is. Now I don't need to ask questions of who you're referring to as being the Baku, but I suspect it has to be Custody. Because last night, after the video circulated, I saw Custody. She was on Custody's live last night and was quoting the Bible and scriptures and everything else, and that's when I lost interest. Because listen, I'm a Christian, and they just take this whole Christianity thing as a game and as a joke, and they make it conveniently just for them.
We talk, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, good morning, son.
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, everything good?
Yeah. Well, just see what's going on.
Anyway.
Give me this week more.
Yeah,
First thing, before we go into anything, I know you're called for time but Sunday. Before we go into anything, give me this week more, and I'm going to come out there with your 100 thing. The hampers. Because right now I'm trying to get my head balance, get myself settled down in my office, and them thing though. What about it otherwise?
Well, I think it's alright otherwise. I'm actually happy because it's party in power now, and I'm glad that we have a new government in the country. That's my thing for the day, and I'm happy, you know. So,
no, but you're happy that we're going to be working together and moving on as a people.
Yes, yes.
Because do not forget, here was me problem. Like now, imagine I got talking about the PNC. this morning because they start the first day with the wickedness with Black Semina Brooms. And the focus supposed to be the PPP and what they doing for the people. Because if they're going to give hampers now, if they're going to pass back the money, what are they taking all the time, all them salary for them minister? Me focus supposed to be for the PPP. I got a focus on the PNC this morning. Because here they hollering last night, somebody dead. Here they hollering, it don't start. It has begun. Black pump, black killing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A questionable character can shoot 5 bullets in the head.
But what I'm saying, right? These things happening in Guyana doesn't mean it's the people who set up these things. Something the guy who got shot, you never know if he was in a drug story or he had a conflict with somebody else.
No, but brother, you gotta remember. You have to remember. The narratives are not coming naturally. The PNC is creating the narrative. So they're not using a method like Barajagdio used. They use Barajagdio, look at the economics and all the failings and keep attacking it, right? Them not use the method. Them a use a method. Oh God, I'm going dead. I'm going dead. And here was the funny thing about everybody was dying. Them ain't know nobody was dead. If you ask, I say, man, you ever see a protest for the 500 dead, the 400 dead? You imagine while PNC protesting for getting to power, they could not have gotten 100 parents of the persons who died. Nobody ain't going to protest for no thief man over there. Nobody ain't going to protest for no thief man. You understand? No money in there. You could literally go to these mothers and when you talk to them, they say, oh God, oh, me want to talk about the big news. They carry them through trial and tribulation. Every minute they got to run code, they got to run jail.
But Critic, right? Yesterday, I know everybody's talking about the video happened yesterday and stuff. And I watch it from the start too because I have Simona Brooms as a friend on Facebook. I don't minister, I can't message them. So you see a shot actually fire off earlier, right? When the guy come in and she kind of jump.
Yes. Boogie Dex. Here was me problem. The man run, you see the man had 2 guns?
Yes.
2 guns. The man got a gun in his hand and a big gun. Remember when you're wearing your boxers? Your gun the show. When I got army boxers, me gun the show. It's print true. The man running down south with the gun. So when she said she driver, I said, where this man is driving in the boxers? What was he driving?
She actually said on the news that her driver was upstairs and in her veranda and he actually ran downstairs.
In the boxers?
The driver is sleeping with her. Yeah.
Hey, Simona Brooms, I got here. Listen to me.
Hey.
Yesterday, the lady had 10 here. Yesterday, Simona Broom's story had 10 versions. And here was the funny thing. It didn't come from different newscasts. All 10 versions come from she. It was a white car, it was a black car. She was washing clothes and they come to she gate and threaten she. She was washing clothes, she hears some song and she realized that latch off the signs. All kind of version. Yes, sir. But you gotta remember, before all of that, here, you got careful. Remember the lady to get the she, you know what trigger she have? She to get the she free can. She driver, gone out.
Yeah.
She to get the she free can and them crass gone by the lady all the morning, knocking the lady saying. All powered up. Yes, and lady say here.
But you know, Critic.
Yeah. Talk to me.
But you know, right? Anything the PNC part should react to because, you know, why they're out of power now and they're not feeling, you know, like how they're supposed to feel and they're very miserable because they're out of power and they would react to anything. And they would quickly say,
no, but brother, no, here was the problem. That is the purpose. Stop. Let me educate you. That is the purpose for me to educate you. It is not disgruntledness. It is a deliberate act. They try to demonize people, which you know what they got to come and do. Listen to me. If you telling you people them, these people is going to kill you. Yes, sir, you got dead. What are your people's response? You understand what they do? These people, black leaders in this country, has nothing else to do but incite people. Black leaders, the PNC leaders, have never done anything else other than incite people. They can't ignite no base. They can't initiate no project. All they do is incite the followers. You understand? So it is not you saying, man, anything that John know, they ain't jumping upon my accident. When Travis Chase gonna start hollering execution style killing. You know Lang me here but execution style killing? Yes, sir. You know Lang me here but execution style killing? When I hear the last, they say, what ass is this? No, let me get a message. Let me hold, don't come have the phone. Let me get a message and show you is what let me show you what the people sent to me last night. Here was the message. Is a thief from back circle. He broke up car window a few weeks ago. And think somebody kill you. I know he robbed and shot a guy at Wings and Things couple months ago. A girl said, God watch, they know is a known character. So if you're living dangerously, like the accident what caused there. The accident what happened out there. There's an Indian man there, 2 black men in the canto. Is a racial thing? No. Nobody looking for nobody. And here now is a green truck. It's Granger green weapon. Them banna get excited when they see green and drive into the truck. Yes, I'm telling you. It's not no racial thing. It's a genuine accident. Because it's never someone you do the accident, you do the thing. It can happen to the only race. What them 2 man pinned down in the truck body? You see the man in anxiety, the big man.
But it's very sad.
Son, we talk. Make sure you call me and remind me next week for the thing, right? One day I can just lash it up. My problem is timing, so my real problem is just timing. Safe. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Talk to me.
Looking at your live with Simona Broomsday.
Hola, I ain't getting you. Let me hear you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, looking at your live with Simona Broomsday. You know this lady is a fraud, some truth. As let me tell you something. When a minister, right, could go to a public place like you driving body, right, and create such a ruckus, make a man his business off the job, knowing fully well you know that she wrong body, wrong, and it's what she do, she make a business off the job, she follow black people. So,
you know, listen to me, here, you know something, Simona Brooms is one of the biggest oppressors of black people. You know the man, they will get lose the job, the security, where they put in the big entanglement, and Simona Brooms always in an entanglement. She just been entangled with your driver upstairs, and I didn't even know what's going on. When you see a man running with the gun, it's pissed off. She get pissed off that them man call and make nice when she get this, she freak out with your driver. No, but here now, listen to me.
Which bodyguard, which driver there with a short pants and a vest down.
Boss day, it's not a short pants. It's a boxers. Boxer shorts.
You tell me now. You making people, and then watch now. Is and the vehicle they're using there, the vehicle is the state vehicle.
No. Main thing so. Main thing is the state vehicle. Main thing she's just stupid.
The Prado what she using there is the state Prado body.
Main she gotta be mad. She gotta be mad for taking the state Prado and running down people.
This abuse of state resources.
No, but here what telling you. Here was this thing. Simona Brooms, although she's gonna like talking for people, she is one of the leading people that oppressing black people.
Yeah, but we all know that. But there, as you know...
The man will lose his job at New Driving. There's a black man. What a singer band the other day where they attack black people. Steady black people. Yesterday again, you imagine. She run behind a banner. before she call you and say, "Boy, like you's a crass boy. Why black people so stupid? Why you there with the PPP and come and getting disrespectful to me? Talk to you, understand? And let you know, they're on your heights." She got black people beating her and she have a gun and gun and gun. And she started a fight with them. She forget Black Lives Matter. Imagine she get the black people. You imagine them people freak out there. Here now, if them people freak out there in Sophia and kill them too, man, now.
Critic.
And put black people in the ass.
What people say, I'm not racist, but here was the thing. Facts must be facts. The people who oppress black people more are the own.
When I watch it, in my mind, I thinking, what happened to Black Lives Matter? Right away, when you see the banner, I would listen to me. Right away, when I see the banner there, go behind her and see the black man. You understand? I would think and tack you, put some slap in you and say, listen to me, you get your friggin' self-organized. You got the over the side for there in the place there for help black people. Not come wrong or we fighting wrong one another. You understand? You got for, as a leader, listen to me. As a leader, you got to do something. When you run the situation, no matter what people saying. Like every day when I go, watch hey, black people cussing me all the time. You know there's a black youth from Linden call me there for care up. Hampus to Linden. What am I going to do?
I hear that.
Yes, but he knows it. I talk and he knows it. And no matter what we talk or what we highlight, we still got to do work. We still got to live. I can't unblack. I can't unblack myself. I's half black, George. I can't unblack myself.
Now we're gonna see the real life of some people, because what some people did for the past 5 years is that they oppress people, they use taxpayers' money, and as you rightfully said, that imagine Brooms adopt a piece of land with grass.
You could adapt a land, you can adapt a ball field. Look, I's gone beat myself one time by a place at the back of Cove and John, going over to Haslington. Is Haslington?
It's by Nabaklis there.
Nabaklis, right? Now, I's go, when I go, it's nice of the youths them. Now, a banner call me and say, Critic, the youth them going to open a football club and them man want ball. They say, ask Uncle Critic for ball. I said, don't worry, I got them. You understand? I got them covered. This lady, all they doing, you ain't adapt the ball park around, you know Hamilton Green living here around the car, no?
I know.
They ain't adapt the ball park for develop the black youth and get them ball and show them, listen to me. You be good at what you could do. Play ball. Do your little school work, you understand? They ain't going for see if the youths them got school clothes. No, she miat. That's what she like. All she think about is she miat. You understand?
You know how it
got boogie decks up in she place in boxer shorts, running at behind me with gun.
No, well, I hope because I'm planning for, I'm gonna make a call just now, but it's just because of the time yesterday and today is a tight up. But I'm gonna make a call to certain people because I wanted to know if Firearm supposed to be sneezed right now. That firearm is supposed to be sneezed. You cannot be discharging wrongs indiscriminately in the public. Hell no.
Listen to me.
Those men were not a threat to his
brother.
life.
Me know about them things. I hope the police do the job properly.
Well,
and I hope she learn.
I see Mr. He can return back to in full operation.
No, but here, me want nobody here. Me want nobody demonizing nobody. I can't be a part of that. Cause me want to happen to me. Me ain't doing nobody though. Wherever the last say, if the last set in a manner that I can get off, I want to get off. So I go try my best to get off. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
And I go do the same for y'all. But I telling you, she can't run around. No, she's a hostile individual. Got a man that beating she plays catch. Remember, he had him working good. You understand? I don't know if it's cat alone he working for. He getting money or what. Me ain't doing them thing though. Me running down no road and no back shots and no gun. Because if they didn't explain to he, this day is when your life is in pending danger. When you draw your firearm, shots supposed to follow. You understand? Gun don't brandish, just tell you. Gun is not for brandishing. I'm not showing by the gun. So right away, when you got a woman like Simona Brooms, because she can't claim that she frightened for she life. She ain't frightened for she life. She ghetto. Nobody not gonna do she nothing. Yes, sir.
No.
Nobody ain't gonna do she nothing.
But you know when you bring out a bush monkey and put them in the tongue, it's a different story, and we see in it with Simone Browns.
Me want to call she bunky. Me want to call she.
Well, I don't say what I have to say.
She is what she is, you understand? And that bad woman behavior can't walk no more. It gaffer done. You understand?
Well,
Because now here was the thing. The bad ways what they talking about. Them now perpetrated, but me probably I don't tell me Simone Brooms, you know. Simone Brooms, I done got she done as a cross and a witch. I tagged her publicly. I don't have no time with she. The only reason I don't press her, because I don't press her with woman all the other day. You notice I don't talk about Simone Brooms with me issue? Because I have a platform and I don't want to be seen as representing myself as yeah, you, yeah, me. I say something, she go and turn it, she will create protests and create confusion. Right? So I never follow up with her. If anybody watch, and this is not no intent to, because I never talk about it after. No, we talking about it. Not as a result. It's not a result of me following Simone Brooms. Simone Brooms put a life up and put herself in the limelight. And in the process, incite hate. Got man running with gun. Got confusion. Got people getting assaulted. Oppressing black people again. And imagine the black people even catch yourself as what they're watching at. Them in know is oppression they're watching at. If you see some of them explanation and they understanding. You understand? You understand? Now I calculate the sheer of all person what people are receptive to. Right? You got for there and keep the calm. You know what's going on. You know what is going on. You understand? Today,
anyway, my boy.
safe we talk.
So later on.
Roger. You got to keep the peace. Now, here what I'm telling you. Wow. 12 Guyanese medical students graduate in Cuba amidst COVID-19. Beautiful. So we got 12 Guyanese medical students coming back. Graduated. Nice. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, bye.
Mr. Critic. Good morning, sir.
Talk to me.
I got a guy wife in the accident with a garbage truck this morning. You want the number?
Yeah, send it to me.
Alright, 640
Send it to me, man. Some of y'all special, you know. Next time everybody call and taxing the woman and all kind of thing. Some of y'all I feel like y'all retarded. Send the number to me in the WhatsApp, buddy. Let me run this WhatsApp messages and see what's going on here. Hello, good morning, sweetheart.
Hi, Critic. Good morning. I just calling to say, man, you're hitting the nail on the head this morning.
No, because it getting overbearing with these people, babe. It getting overbearing with these people. They only inciting black people and causing trouble to black people. You imagine they beat them banner and kill them. What's she doing? She could get anybody out for murder. She can't get nobody out for murder. She got into fire, making story for people what they even care food for. And the fools going and beat people.
Exactly.
One big black confusion.
Very much dramatic. She's very much dramatic. But if the life that she's doing to get attention, it gonna be to her detriment because there's all the evidence of what really happened. I can understand your video, everything, but when the people them supposedly threatening to kill you, you ain't get that.
No. Listen to me. Here, you gotta get your credit. Here what I tell you. Let me break it down for you. You know I real with y'all all the time, right? Now remember this thing happened blam. So if somebody threaten you, and Guyana is a big bluff country, everybody threatening everybody, right? You not get that right away. But here why y'all pay attention, there's a certain people send parts of the video to me. Me watch the whole thing. I can't take watching a lady in Shabaku for
I
no
know.
period of time. It is annoying just looking at she and know how she deceitful. Now here we have now. She start by very calmly saying. She start by very calmly saying the knock out your thing and she adapt the area and so on. She didn't say anything but anybody threatened to kill her. You understand?
Is every time the story talk, she adapt it?
Yes, no, but she start one way. And
Yes.
now, when I watch the thing, Isis was this. She was very calm. Now, as a person in her position, you have to know. You can't be running down people with gun. The only body could run down people with a gun is law enforcement.
Exactly.
A gun is in the face of present danger, impending danger. And now it's in your face. It is going to come and kill you. You need to discharge your firearm to represent yourself. Right? So now you got him out with the gun. He doesn't know that. You got she, former minister, doesn't know that. This is madness. This is mad. The air laugh. All the time she driving behind these people, she ain't catch a calm yet. She's always intended on creating confusion. And it is not a brooms thing. It is a PNC thing. If you look at PNC leaders, have you ever seen PNC leaders look at them and their narrative? Have you ever heard them speaking, let's stand up, let's do this. Let's educate ourselves. Let's develop our communities. Have you ever seen, no. All they do is incite people into anger. Let's fight. Let's fight. They're trying to oppress you. Look, they're stealing something from you. Look. You understand? This time, while you looking.
It was worse than a market vendor. I could not believe she was actually a minister.
Hear the man. That lady wasn't only a minister. Before she was a minister, she was awarded for doing, and she did a good job, by the U.S. State Department in human trafficking. Yes, but remember now, hear what nobody knew. Hear what nobody knew is the method she used. Bully, broke up thing, running people place. Yes, she might have set up one people all. She might have set up one people all and she processes how she's doing.
Yes.
Although I work at this level, people feel well here. Me could get vulgar when me get ready. I have to express a certain level of discipline.
Exactly.
When it reached the vibes, like them time when them bano, they broke up the car. Do you know before the life come and I run the car up on one of them? Just like how the truck run into the back of the truck and pin the man.
Yes.
I run the car up and then I said, bano, look at me. Look, I am here today. You imagine I knocked down and kill a man because he's drunk and acting stupid, and I knock him down and kill him and take bread out of his child mouth and his wife mouth. You have to use your better judgment and your reasoning. And if you see it's something that you're going to avoid, you move away from there. And you would expect anybody that holds a position in government or anybody that is leading the masses, since the masses could be easily misled, anybody, you have to be very cautious about what you say and what you do. Look at this whole thing. You feel if I wanted to start protests or start something in this country, it could. They only got one body in this country that have such a loyal following. That is why they're afraid of me. And I never tell my people. I continually said, as a warning to them, people like Brooms, this time in a long time, because I go across this country and all the people continue to tell me, critic, we ain't gonna take this thing, so. And I can't ask my followers. I continually to say, bear strain. We working with the law. We working with the right thing. You understand? Yeah. While every day these people come out and inciting black people. They start with the Black Lives. You imagine she there, talking about Black Lives Matter, and got black people beating black people?
That's true.
Eh? There's madness. You got to say, brothers, the struggle is going on here. And we got to get to move forward. And we got to hold one head. We got to focus. You understand?
Exactly.
That woman is dangerous. And the PNC leaders, most of them are. You go and you talk to the people and you teach the people. You got people like Vincent Alexander. You got people like all them leaders, man. What have they done?
Yes.
You try to tell me Harman can't buy 1,000 ball and give to youths? I will not. I will not drive a $34 million Prado. Pass houses that hungry people died. I wouldn't do that. What kind of leaders are these people? They go out there now to tell the blacks.
That's why people didn't vote for them to go back.
You got people driving Range Rover, wearing fancy shoes, while black people ain't got nothing for eat. Tell them black people, watch the killing again. The killing start. Black from black killing. Why the Black Lives Matter movement don't go in to the communities and talk to the black brothers and say, brother, first we gotta stop killing each other.
Yes.
You understand? We gotta stop beating and oppressing black women. We gotta stop impregnating them like there's incubators. That's what we gotta do. We gotta stand by with children. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah. Anyway, Critic, keep up the good work.
Take care, sweetheart. Thanks.
Alright.
I get real with y'all, you know. If y'all feel y'all gonna play a game, and me want to study y'all come off y'all stubbornness. Concentrate on real thing. Concentrate on constitutional reform. Concentrate on how you will get something for your people. Don't set up black people. The PNC has only been doing that their whole life. Set up black people. Got them looking in a direction, looking over the PPP while they get rich. Tell the people, this is what we're going to do. Have a plan. Focus on the plan. Don't focus on fictional things. This is what we're going to do. We're going to keep, when we go to parliament, we're going to keep banging for constitutional reform. In the constitutional reform, we're going to have some sort of inclusive governance. You understand? This is how we going to give you things. This is how we going to get concentrate upon the PPP. What they're doing, how they're doing. What they're going for thief. You gotta look at the PPP. Now is the time to look at the PPP. The Ghana gave it the stupidness, confusing black people. And they're looking at the wrong things. In the wrong direction. Alright, you want voters list? Now you're there. And oh shit, boy. 31, okay. Even the small party can't go up and themselves override the decision of the PPP now. You have to watch the PPP. People, don't be deceived by the PNC. Do not be deceived by this people. You gotta watch the PPP. Irfan Ali promised 50,000 houses, house lots for everybody. He promised $50,000 for everybody. This is not a black and Indian thing. Watch the boy. When you start a confusion, who is gonna care? Who is gonna have the willingness to give you anything? My black brothers, do not fall for these people game. Irfan Ali promised house lot. He promised subsidies, drop back car prices. That will benefit every Guyanese. That is what I want. Make sure you get your house lot, black brother. You're Guyanese. You're entitled to that. Don't worry with the PNC. They confused you for 5 years. They lied to you for 5 months. Find out how Irfan Ali getting things to you. He has to do things. Irfan Ali has to do things for the pensioners. Not black pensioners, not Indian pensioners, all the pensioners. Irfan Ali has to give 50,000 house lot. Not for black people, not for Indian people, all Guyanese entitled. Concentrate on that. Hello.
Yeah, my brother Critic, this is O.C. Rogers here. I listened to you a few times. I could feel the passion, my brother. And I decided to call you this morning because you are, especially when you enlightening our black brothers as what they're going through in this life and who is really taking advantage of them. I don't know if you know me. I think you should. I'm a black man.
Yes, brother. I know everybody.
Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, so I really wanted to call in on your program today to really say, man, you're doing a good job. I'm happy that you're highlighting the issues. And quickly, I just want to say that on my Facebook, I hope you'd indulge me. I tell everybody on my Facebook, let's do something to foster unity today for all Guyanese. Do something, a random act of kindness. So I'm just using your platform to pass that message on because you have
anytime, brother.
Platform also.
Anytime.
All right, I appreciate it, my brother, and thanks for enlightening our brothers, our black brothers, as to who are really taking advantage of them.
Buddy, it's clear as day, but you know what happened? Children can't believe, you know, the effects of children that has been abused by their mothers or their fathers, young girls raped by their fathers. It damaged them. You know what is the damage, brother? It is not a physical damage. It is a mental damage that can't go away, because a child from a very early age forms a bond with a parent of trust. They feel protected. When they are now violated by that parent, that person who's supposed to take care of you, it damages you for life. Women cannot have proper relationships because of their past. Family members molested them, and that is the same thing.
The one that hit me the most when you really said to them, you know what I mean, take care of your children. You know how much of them, and stop using the women as incubators. You know how much of us, sorry, not them, because I'm a black man. You know how much of us go and impregnate our women and then run away and
brother,
impregnate another one. You are talking the truth, and people sometimes they don't like hearing the truth. And I'm gonna say this, and and let other people come through. Me and Marty said it. The truth hurts.
My brother, let me tell you something. You know why I talk about the impregnating thing and I take it seriously? I was married. You still there, Han?
Yeah, I'm still here, brother.
I was married. And I have 3 boys. And I lived the past of a real whore. In my past, I lived like a real whore. And I could remember a girlfriend. While I have my wife, I had a girlfriend. And she said, Mikhail, I want a child for you. God, we can make a nice child. I can take care. She had her own business. She was doing well. And I said, babe, don't worry with all my wrongdoings. A child is not a thing to play with. A child needs, any child, the importance of a father.
Correct.
You understand? There is nothing more important than a father in a child's life.
Critic, let me tell you this, right? We're doing a heart-to-heart right now, and I appreciate it. I ain't grew up with no father. I know my father want to be a part of my life. He be calling me a big man like me now, telling me, oh, if anybody mess with you in New York, let me know. I'll be down there in a jiffy. He lives in Florida. In Georgia. And I'll be laughing at this man. I'll be like when I was in Guyana when I was a little kid, when my mother had the toy. Hard to take care of us. Where he went. And all of a sudden I'm a grown man that can take care of myself. You tell me, but you want to come to New York to represent me? I'd be laughing at this idiot. My dad is an idiot. I'm saying it live.
Let me tell you some simple things, brother.
He's one of the things that we talk about, that you're talking about.
I have 22 years old, 18 years old, and a 16-year-old. And you know, when I asked my 16-year-old, I said, son, how what daddy does and what people tell you, how does it affect you? He said, daddy, I hear what they say, but there's only one like you. I am more amazed by what you do than what they say to me. You understand?
Right.
Now, I have passed through all of this. And I could always remember my mother's frustration as a single parent. You understand? My father used to go and collect money from my father by where Frenzy Bar there. You know where Frenzy Bar there? Fosha and Albert Street? Opposite. Where White Castle Fish Shop was first. Fosha and Albert Street downstairs. My father used to come at a drinking spot there and give me a little money in a brown envelope. You understand? And when I look at it, I said, Bano, children need the father. Do you know when my wife left? The condition of the divorce, there was no conditions. I said you could have everything except my children. Now what I do? My big son went to America, he been to see mother. My little son, I said bye, jump on a plane, go see your mother and decide where you want to be. He is here with me. You understand? No. There's certain things that come. A child, and I ain't talking about father in the sense that father's better than mother. I am talking about family, core values. If I had to choose, I would not choose the split up. It is just that it could not have gone anywhere. I'm a unique individual. I'm a freak of nature. I can't help myself. I have to say what I see. I wasn't trained this way. I just sit down with one of my schoolmates and another friend, and he's saying, Mikhail, this has been this way from school days. That is how I've been. I've had problems with my teachers. I've had problems with my headmission. Teacher came with the headmission, and I argued all the way through because I can't take bullshit. From a very young age, this is me. This is since nursery school. I'm having problems with people because I don't understand what they're doing. What is wrong with them? I was never a sheep. People just follow because they see other people follow. I want to know why I sit at the back. Why not in front? Why I can't decide where I want to sit? Miss, why have you chosen for me to sit at the back? And tell me based on what you've made that decision. All me life, I want to know. If you tell me go left or go right, why? Why I can't decide where I want to go? Yes, sir? That is the only problem that we have in this country. People don't question. And you will look. Nobody sees something is wrong with the PNC. If 28 years they've been, and Indian people develop, black people crying, and they come back 5 years, 23 years people been, Indian people, everybody develop. And then they come back 5 years, and Indian people alone like to develop. Because they're still hollering. You imagine they initiate Black Lives Matter while there's a black government, a black police force, a black army. How does Black Lives how these things walk by? This is madness. And the people have to realize, because it's copper people. You, when you're telling Irfan Ali what you want, when you're going to the Ministry of Housing, you're a Guyanese. You're not going to a PPP entity. The Ministry of Social Protection is for Guyanese. The Ministry of Housing is for Guyanese. The Ministry of Health is for Guyanese. It is not for PPP or PNC.
You're right. But just remember that there was one minister. We're talking about Simone Brooms, but remember the other minister who said that the jobs were only for PNC people. Remember that.
Brother, AY has left them with them little thing. I have no political allegiances. Why has left them with them one thing? Because me myself does overtalk sometime behind the scenes, you understand? So I like how things were taken out of context with me. Because the honest truth is, if you go and you really hear, sit down and listen to them people talk at meetings and so on, and they talk amongst one another, I don't think it's a surprise that these people is racist. It's not a surprise that they're selfish. Because show me, brother, do you believe when I go to Barbies, if I say I'm going to Barbies, people line the streets People just come out and just shake it, so. Who does want to see Valda Lawrence? Who love these people? Who like these people? These people had 50 people protesting the other day. People who their life does what it do. You could drive down the road just a day and see the abuse and cussing up on the road. That ain't nothing new protesting. If you tell them a problem is here, they will come. If you tell them a problem, come curse for me. They just likes the curse. Why couldn't they have found 1,000 black people who benefited in this? And again, is that to say they don't exist? It's just the black people know, listen to me. I got what I deserve, and I am not going to make myself a fool for nobody. For Granger or the PNC. You understand?
Right.
Straight off the bat. Black people are smarter today. So these people, with this thing going on there, they're shielding from what is going on. The Guyanese, whether you're from Buxton, Agricola, Bel-Air Park, Annandale, Nabakalis, Borbis, Essequibo, you concentrate on the PPP's manifesto. What they will do, when they will do it, and why it's not being done. You understand? Let them banner go parliament. Let them PNC banner go parliament and get enough money. Let them go to parliament and put forward things. In the best interest of people, I will support. Well, me no want no talkers with people like Simona Bruce. I'm done with that. I will not do that anymore. You understand? I will not be part and parcel of people like that. I have had my fill of people like her. She obviously can't change. It is so ingrained, she's too old. She have chosen the life of a bad woman, and that's it. She and Boogie Dex gonna run down people with gun whole day. You understand? You want left anything with the people? You want left anything with the people, brother?
Yeah, so critic, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to be on your platform, brother. And quickly, I just want to reminder that this is my initiative. I know you've been doing it all the time, so I'm just asking that if some of your people, you know, let's do something today to foster unity among our people. This last election brought out the worst in us. And let us do something to foster unity. Let us do some random act of kindness. Any small thing. Don't overreach yourself. You know what I mean? But let's just do something. I'm going to do something. I'll post it on my Facebook. And my brother, I appreciate that you bring in, allowing me on your platform. And another thing, I want to say to everybody, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be upset with you and me right now. But don't shoot the messenger. Listen to the message, because the message is important this morning. Thank you.
Yes, my brother. Thanks for your input. I wanna use this opportunity. I wanna take from my partner there. I'm tired. I'm fighting here. Yesterday I see the narrative, how it's changed. How people are saying, oh, did the killing done start? They fail to recognize the killing from the night before. The thief man jumped in lady house. This guy, his story gonna come out today. The guy was shot and killed yesterday. Questionable character. Nobody deserves to die. This is the first thing. But you live by the sword, you will die by the sword. But I wanna pick up where Mr. Rogers left off. This morning, whoever you are, wherever you are, I want you to look at your black brother. When you see the walk on the road, give you a smile if you're Indian. And I want the black brothers to look at the Indian brothers again. Don't worry their skin up their face. We start with one smile a day. Smile is good for you too, you know. Laughter is good for you. You understand? Don't worry. Don't worry with who them chat, you're Zuzi. No, you don't order. You get them a smile. And the smile is to let them know that you heart good. You got love in your heart. Yes, sir. I'm going to give a smile. You like that? You can screenshot that. I'm going to hold it for a couple seconds. I'm going to give that smile. To all the people who fear me. I tell you already, people don't hate me. They fear me. What I stand for. Breaking down the shit barriers. You understand? They fear me. The thing with this come attacking, no. It's not hate. You can't hate where you know. How you hate me? How a black brother could hate me? A man who's go there every day help black brothers. And you don't do nothing. You there in your house hating behind the keyboard. You hating through the keyboard. And I going out there putting food on people's table, throwing out me belly for people. You can't hate me. You frighten me. You understand? And whether you love me or you fear me, I ain't care. I am who I am. Nothing is going to change. Today, we got to watch in a certain direction. They ain't got no 100 day with the PPP. Y'all go to the PPP manifesto, read it. Wherever they said they could do, y'all remind me every day. Critic PPP said they could do this. Right now, you know what I want to hear? I want to hear who's the cabinet ministers. And when they done appointed, I want to hear when they're going to reduce them back their money. There's a question I get asked every time. When are you going to reduce back your money? Will you say the pay? You got to show me a first step. The PPP got to show me a first step. When you going to take off back the money with you, brother? I talk. I preach it. How the government raised the money by 100%. I preach it for 5 years. Now I can't stop preaching it. Because I preach it because I say when you come in, right away you go deal with it. I want to know when you're dealing with it, President finally. I want to know when you're dealing with it. When the people gonna reduce the salary that the PNC, are you say, oh, due to inflation, no. If they're just comfortable, then not much has changed. There hasn't been so much inflation. Cut off the money. You said it, yeah, the PPP said the treasury empty. At this time, we can't be draining the treasury for pay ministers. Yeah, take a pay cut. I want to know now. You understand? That is what we got to concentrate on. Guys, y'all take care. I love y'all. I got things to do. But remember, when y'all ready, y'all could come here. Guys, it's the only place it's kept real. You could be real and say what you want, and I can tell you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. Yeah. Peace out. Remember, smile.